Adam, as we get to R5, simply has to default to the Scion.
Yeah. It does start with S, so it does fit into the gods category, technically.
That's because you can, and they know that BDS were likely going to try and cross-map this, and we're a little bit late. Now they're the ones with priority in the river.
Charge in, Audacious. And it's going to get the knockup. Peach flashes away. Ignite doesn't get the dredge line in, and for Nuke now just turns to the roof. Pop Blossom, only a one-man, but that's all you need. First blood, over where it belongs. Over to Ice Seri.
Yeah, small gap. Adam is probably dead.
Yeah, there's a big wave crashing in as well.
Yep.
I mean, the setup for the dive seems so easy in that equalizer. The overheat as well. Either way, he's just dead. Nicely done, Odo just presses E. Adam going to try and thin out the wave, but a kill over to this top rumble, and he's a rolling.
Yeah, Adam. So this rumble is going to be really, really accelerated. And look at his items as well. He hadn't based. He'd been on the map for almost 8.5 minutes.
Holy.
So he is going to have a whole bunch of cash in his wallet to spend.
To deal with this rumble, who's going to have an experience lead, going to have an item lead. Like, that is some serious stuff in the top side. For Giant X, big win condition now brewing up here in this opening game.
Yeah, if you want to play through top, you can.
Oh, picked out. Observers are just saying peekaboo. Ignite is dead. Another kill for Ice. In the bottom side, meanwhile. And error?
Yeah.
Oh man, it feels ages ago.
The Soul Stone. Can't remember what it's called. The Jungle Item Stone. Anyway, there's a fight.
Yeah, there is a fight. Depth charge goes in. It's onto Labrov though, using all the engage tools on the support. A needed the kick. Is there from Peach, but sends it into Ignar again. A lot's used, but a lot's gained. BS with another kill, and they just keep going by. Before, but Ignar, he's come back to Europe. He's realized this is the better region. This Dragon starts off.
Yeah, it starts off. Teleport behind for Odo. BDS, they're trying to look for an angle. You can see Adam's here.
I mean, he's
Giants.
charging in. And it's a 4-man. It's a crash down. It's a pop-up. It's a pop-down. Blink and you'll miss it because the fight is over and it feels like the game goes with it.
Oh my goodness. I mean, we spent the last couple of minutes kind of building up that, hey, you know, BDS, they have all these tools. Giants just disrespect Adam as he ults down from the top side of the map, and Labrov knows how to pick his target. That was a complete mince for Giants.
Is the game now just over? Is the game from that one play just over? Because from one simple engage, from the setup, from the pylon, from BDS's comp, playing it perfectly, it's a 3K gold lead. Mid turret goes with that second dragon, by the way. Bot goes with it. They're going to TP onto Nuke. That's Jackie's. But can he actually find the kill? Well, with the teleport and response from BDS, Jackie's now with nowhere to go. No summoners, Tangle Barbs as well. Shockwave buys him time, but he will die. And just like that, it just feels so distraught for Giant X.
You know, because I'm a Cloud shiller. I do like the Cloud Dragon, but
I love Cloud.
I do love Cloud Dragon, but Adam could be.
They
Well,
need Odo. They need the damage from this rumble. He's on the hot fire. Adam's surviving for now, but as Odo just starts auto-attacking him, and there you go. That's how they finish the job. Adam buying time, but as Odo picks up the kill, Adam has shifted gears up this top side, meaning that it is going to be the turret. Try and get the push here. BDS going to get mid. They're also going to get this dragon, but it just depends how far Giant X can go with this.
I mean, to be fair, no one's up here right now defending this push. We're seeing a reset now coming out from Nuke and the Brov. They could reasonably... Oh, they can't kill the tower in time. They could have maybe hopped in the Herald, made the charge happen again onto that inhibitor tower in the top lane. They're making sure they're not overextending, you know, in isolation at the very least.
Okay, so Jackie's might be caught out. Hang on, he's got the flash over the wall. Pop Blossom! You know what? There's the pick. You want to see Giant X find one? They've got it. They've got the mid laner. And now they've got direction to go.
Giant X. So now once BDS has almost come back up, it's a huge threat. Are Giant X going to try and flip this on tempo? Are they going to try and assume BDS have gone reset or looking for the dragon? They are, but they should know that people are around. They can see Adam. They should see more people coming through. Nuke is
Raptors. Oh, very suspicious. Pop Blossom time. Yes, it is. It's only 2 as he gets nuked down, though.
Hold on.
And now with Jackie's getting launched on as well, you can see Labrov has gotten that backside engage, but watch Ice. Watch Ice. Watch Ice. Triple already gained, and Odo is just the creme de la creme, the quadra on top, and it's Ice Ice, baby.
It all comes together again for BDS. It's the fight that they were looking for. And Giant X, they tried to pick on a window they believe is theirs, and frankly, BDS just punished them for it. Nuke finds a massive ultimate, and the Brov's follow-up to that was even better. And now BDS will walk away with this Baron, and they'll be able to probably open up the base here of Giant X.
Crack the base with this upcoming push.
Yeah, they definitely should be able to. Need the waves to sync up, though. Mid lane waves on its way.
Shockwave.
Shockwave.
They're the tanks, though.
Yeah.
Double engage. Here's Nuke, and that was a mistake. A valiant attempt, but a mistake all the same. As the Shockwave does nothing, and now it might just be the end if they can run this through with long dead timers.
Can't blame Giant X for trying, but at the end of the day, it just feels like the front line of BDS is way too tanky for them to deal with. And even though Patrick was in a position where he was feeling kind of powerful, falling further and further behind has made this BDS frontline unkillable, and now they're on the Nexus turrets.
Peach with a kickback to just try and delay the inevitable, but it feels like BDS have everything in their back pocket as one Nexus turret goes down, the next wave channeling in. Adam, he's gone down to half HP. There is still good damage now.
Quick to the draw. They can already have the Baron in their back pockets, or Giant X maybe contest it and they lose the game with the Baron instead. We lose to no until it happens. Ignar, oh no.
Run forward, and now you're going to be knocked up, and look, Ice just behind. I mean, Ignar at half HP already, but Labrov, meanwhile, is by himself. Odo doing the damage, but the Pop Blossom again. It's as easy as that, isn't it? Patrick will cleanse out to survive as his route back is good, but still Ice survives. He'll run forward, he'll auto this to death. And the Zeri with 10 kills looks for Peach to finish off the job. This Lee Sin has no choice but to go back in. But Ice, even though being kicked away, Peach has to watch from afar as he dies, gets flashed on, gives the 11th kill over. And for BDS, we said these guys this split, it has been a little bit of a muchness, but now finally we see a great game, great coordination here in the second week of spring. We see the BDS that we've been promised time and time again. Such a good defining game for them, Jamada, as they just want more kills to open this one up. They've got an inhibitor to open this one up.
Hold on a second.
Is it going to keep going?
No. No, it should end. But
Jackie's is up. No,
yeah, it's done.
Hit the Nexus. Hit the Nexus. BDS.
Don't threat. It's fine. It's
think
good.
they're all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Ice is dead, and eventually the Nexus is dead. It is done. BDS. It is a significant win. One desperately needed.
Yep. Almost, maybe. In some universes, maybe someone doesn't auto attack the Nexus, but good looks from BDS overall. I feel like they were able to punish some of Giant X's plays, and specifically in the early game, it was Ignar a couple of times.
First tier bot lane in the LEC ever.
Huh.
Ever. We ain't talking yesterday since last.
Photon felt some of the pressure that Cassante can still bring in lane as Con.
Ghost.
Remember, no cleanse.
And there's good damage coming out as well for Kazi. This could just be a kill. Con flashes away, he's healed up, but he's dead! Kazi with first blood, and the cooking from Vitality is searing up a beauty.
Vitality, and they still have their flashes. They blew the other summoner spells. Bot lane can be abused again as Douglas is going to find out Marcoon.
Here first, I mean, this is a little bit greedy from Marcoon, considering that for Finn, even though he walks down in this 3v3, you've got the health bar advantage, but Video flashing away, that's a small win. Ghost already popped here, is over the wall, Pop Blossom, it comes in early, splits the two and sends down one from Vitality. You're going to make that another, but the trade coming through is huge, is now for Douglas running away. He's going to get him out of there, which means Finn is left standing. You got to remember that Photon here, getting that true damage on the snip. Snip is just as easy as that.
Okay, a lot of dopamine. Look, man. Don't shame me.
Eat more carrots, honestly. Finn might have an engage here. Photon flip back actually with the all-out. He definitely does. Under turret though, Heartbreaker, and Photon locked up. It's a shutdown, and it goes over to Marcoon's Viego. So Larson has to react to that.
Yeah, exactly. Larson, he's got to catch this wave, and now there's Fog of War for VTO. The pressure's really on.
Oh, no.
And they can see as well as a split.
Here comes the boys. Well, where are you going to go? Mum does nothing. Quite rare to say. Douglas going to get Pop Blossomed on. There's a trade, but Tanglebar's flashed away from very intelligently by Hillisang. As Vitality are running for the hills. Marcoon going to get gold carded as well. Good stopgap there. As Vitality are the winners. A big adventurous story about how he made his life out in the open. As for now, let's pause on that because with Destiny being used, it stops the rock in motion. Heartbreaker out with the gold card, reaches at max range, and just like that, Photon snips him down. His life gone. Third kill for the top laner. And again, those globals coming in mighty handy.
This just feels so bad. Finn's going to try and find an answer here. Can W through that. Meteor might just be dead off rip.
I think so. Cassante-ing.
Don't flash.
Finn's got it.
Just accept it.
Just die. Sorry. You know what I mean. But shut down.
In-game. Mostly in the right place at the right time. Now, I think for Rogue, as I might have to take a brief pause because Larson...
Oh, he's just going to die, isn't he? Needlework. Douglas gets a kill, but they got Herald. Topside's just going to open right up.
Yeah.
Get items as well. 2 items for the TF, 2 for the Talia. 2 for the Gwen, who is just built for this side lane.
Yep.
Riftmaker, Nash's, or just built for auto-attacking as Gwen does. Look at that. Mummy! Dead. Never mind. She can't save you from that. Wow. The burn was just huge. Thought Markoon was out.
Yeah, and I mean, Baron is really your next from top to mid.
He's a wolf.
Finn should have been spotted by that blue ward, right?
Oh, Larson in a good spot. Pop Blossom, is it coming in? It is! Down it comes, and now for the reset. Look into the back line, they've found Vedius. For Rogue, the 5v5 is popping off as Photon about to get exploded, and it's the power again of the Smolder. He's been untouched, unhinged, and now as Vitality run for their lives, Comp is picking it all up. Somehow Rogue have just found a way.
It's Rogue time, it's Smolder time, but more importantly, I cracked the code. Because Nico was in the wolf form, he didn't proc that blue ward. Vitality simply might not have seen it.
And that was a blue ward, that wasn't an art, that wasn't a, a zombie ward. We'll talk about that in a second. For Rogue, as they run away, I mean, Vitality still got the fight in them. Remember, Comp needs to be the target here as he flaps away. Mum in the choke, a little bit of damage, but Photon does find Zoelis. And remember, after that last fight, Rogue looks so damn good, but Vitality have been ahead of the curve for a while now, as that pick leads them to Baron.
And not only that, they had to blow so many summoner spells throughout that fight that now the next couple of minutes would have been rough. It's going to get even rougher if Vitality off the back of this pick are able to finish up the Baron. Larson.
Flash, get him, get that crud. Kazi's sick of it, he's like, no more. Pop Blossom with no one around.
About the Baron.
Doesn't do anything. The Baron is still triggered though for Rogue. They move on, but at 4K, they don't have the damage to stick around and find out as Vitality now, are they up a creek without a paddle? Markoon for the steal, needs to get in, but it's secured. If only just. The ulti out as Comp is now once again breathing fire, and Kazi with a gold card only buys a little bit of time as Hillisang runs for the hills, but Markoon has his name as well. And that kill's upcoming, upstanding. Hilly can only do what he can.
Oh, man.
But a couple of Barons taken away. No, it's not going to be only some, it's all of them. All the Baron denied.
This is excellent for Rogue. I mean, sure, they might have lost the Baron, but getting so much gold in return.
I think we're getting a really good insight into how easy it can be for Rogue to play a front to back, right? Because Sante is becoming unkillable. The Smolder is becoming so kill-worthy. As now we're fighting again. Vitality, you're separated. Larson just helps pick up that kill immediately. Pop Blossom mainly be on Hilly, but for Vitality, they now rely on Photon. But again, this Gwen, even with a double kill, has a big task because Comp is going to press Q one more time. Sneeze again, very yuckily with a triple kill. And the fight is done again. Giving away Smolder is again a mistake.
Yes, it is, and this was almost worst case for Rogue, by the way, because so it is
burned and nothing gained onto Vitality as the Dragon Soul is there. Bin's trying to run into this team and could be the game-defining play here. Try and give Rogue a second win. Now you question as the execute on your screen on those health bars. We've played this fight out a little bit slower.
Yeah, Vitality, they have to take their time until they see the angle, but Zoelis isn't going to leave it side. Larson!
Oh, the Pop Blossom in the backline again is huge, but I'm watching Photon who moves into the clump and is still nice and healthy. He's running into everyone, caring not, but again, the damage from Comp hurts so much. Vitality have picked off a little bit of that front line though. Rogue drop 3, Vitality with
what Vitality can gain out of picking up this soul. It's tier 2. It's probably going to be an inhibitor. I mean, Death Timers, are they long enough for them to try and flip and end?
Really?
Jake, I think they are.
Really?
I think they are.
They do have a TF.
This is Vitality. If they're going to break composure, it's right now. They're going to try and end. They don't want to be in this game with Smolder anymore.
I mean, would Cleanse help you save the game? Maybe not. Gold card out. Wait, Rogue do get the execute onto Kazi, but under turret
Markoon's
time. Drakos is dead, though. Drakos is dead, and as you said, Markoon's up. And it wouldn't be a Vitality game without seeing something as spectacular as that.
Can't blame them. Cannot blame them. Very durable frontliner. Vitality, it's a relatively quick Baron. Are Rogue here quick enough? It's got to be 4K.
Yeah. Quickness zones off. I mean, this has to be a big steal from Markoon. And it's not acquired. Now for Hilly, he tanks up the damage, but he's dead in an instant. For the cost of Baron, not bad as Destiny. Oh, it's backdoor o'clock. With the Baron, you can do this for Vitality. And now going to shut me up about who's winning this game as T-Paw in response. But no, it's cancelled. Photon, you can keep going, brother. As a level 18 Gwen, I mean, we put stock in this guy early in the game, and now he's delivering. Now for a Vitality, but he's taking.
Oh, no.
He's taking the turret. He goes golden Jamada lost his mind. They can't end there, and Rogan chasing down the remnants.
No, surely not. I mean, Finn's run out of the all-out form. He might. No, it's too tanky to die.
Kill a Vedius tried to stop it. I mean, Vedius going to die for this, isn't he?
He might. Comp's going over the wall with flat.
Oh, and Drakos walked back in. Drakos,
no, he's fine.
Out of there.
Oh.
What the heck is happening?
Now what can Rogue get in response to all this nonsense? Larson doesn't have a mid lane wave to work with. The answer is a big fat nothing. All right, well, Baron was secured. Yep.
Bottom wave's been managing by Finn. Rogue are going to be able to open up mid-inner. Like, let's put gold out of the question because it is literally just, will Comp survive and get the free hit in a fight? Will Photon get to do the same and nuke with his ulti? Inhibitor might go down, but as you said, Dragon's up in 1 minute 30.
Deep teleport from Photon.
This could be the breaker, couldn't it? Zoelis is low. Daglas ultis on the back end. Photon needs to win the game here, Larson. You're not fooling anyone. And Markoon has been caught out. But Photon is hitting nothing but Comp at the end. A little bit of damage to follow through is for Daglas. That ulti's burned.
You're hitting side lanes.
I mean, Destiny is available. Kazi's... Wait. Destiny bot?
He wants to bring Larson over.
He definitely does. I mean, you can see Markoon's not even at the... No, it's fake Markoon.
This is not.
The Markoon's there. We're looking at Dragon in the backside. Ulti burn.
No.
Elder goes down to Rogue.
They got Comp. They got him.
Vitality as they run in. I mean, the kills are going over. Vitality and finding the kills. Markoon's left alive. And with all the yakety sacks and craziness in the base, Vitality just win the team fight.
Yeah, I mean, Vitality even lost the Elder. It was Rogue that got it. But much on the top side. But now, Vitality are in the base. The wave's been cleared, though. They don't have a wave. Do they care? They're just tanking it.
Just tank it.
Yeah,
just tank it, guys. This is your game. We have been back and forth for a while now. The players scratching their head, but it is still a Vitality win. But Rogue made them work for it every damn minute of that game.
That was a bloody fun game. You know, look, we often dunk on Rogue games, and we have for a few weeks.
But they did stuff.
But they did stuff in this game. They did stuff in this game.
Potential that they have with the Viego, Ari, Rakan, and the Renekton. So cohesive composition for Karmine Core coming out versus more of a front-to-back / dive from Mad Lions.
But overall, Bo should be a little bit ahead of the clock of Elyoya. You can see him now ticking over to level 4. As once again, Alvaro looks for another play.
Alvaro fishing. Upset now going to punish at least a little bit. Raw much more favored in the early trades in terms of tankiness. Excellent charm from Seiken, but Frescowie dominating in the trades thus far. Pull ahead, try to create a bigger advantage than he already has.
It's that early dragon we talked about, but Casey wants to contest it.
Stun going in. Nice spell shield coming in from Super. Upset on the backside, laying down a bit of fire as Seiken now ulting in, but an instant wallbang coming through. Frescowie now needs to get out in the 1v1. Honeyfruit might be enough. The ulti coming in for the root. Alvaro there to body block. Nobody going down on the side of Mad Lions. Koi clean thus far. Upset desperate to clean up. Oh, he just wants one kill, but he cannot finish the job. Target's going around the corner. They have to be careful about overcommitting here. Pushing in the wave is important, but KC walking away empty-handed.
Seiken first major advantage.
Yeah. You can see, though, Bo with a decent XP lead when you look at the jungle CS. He's 20 ahead. It's really the kill for Elyoya that has been the difference. That said, here comes the Poppy. Steadfast Presence come out as well. And where are you going to go, Seiken? That's the power of the Poppy. Clean mid-play for Mad Lions Koi.
Yeah, they make it look super easy, very well.
A lot of games where once you get Merc Treads against a Talia or something, Ari can even dash into the stun knowing she has enough time. That is not the case against the Poppy. You are not going to be able to gain that distance as Elyoya. Coming through in bot lane, Ignite going on. Lightning Crash goes in for Upset if he sidesteps here, but he does not. Knock back on the Keeper's Verdict is big, and the objective set in the sights of KC, and with priority access, they're going to grab the Drake as well. So when you take stock, yes, Mad Lions Koi are getting kills. They've just told Supa, you'll get your 500 CS, take your time on bottom lane. We're going somewhere else. Bo wandering in, but I don't think he's ready for the sheer quantity of MDK members going through. Frescowie stepping forward, really wants it, but again, every time Viego ults is available, that's going to happen. Good body block comes in from Alvaro, but he might just give his own life in the exchange. No ulti coming in for the Viego, but he will get a reset if the kill goes down. Bo needs to drop if they want to win this skirmish, and they take him out. Mad Lions Koi playing it out slow. Alvaro now trying to step out to safety. Ulti comes in, but Seiken grabs at least one. Cabo Shard grabbing the kill. Wants to keep it going, but credit to MDK, still managing to get something out of the play. It's a 1-for-1. I can't help it. They were tabby for so many years. It was illogical and silly, but Supa, while he kind of called the play before, this is absolutely terrible. Supa caught out, running for his life, trying to sidestep, but Upset ready this time to commit the flash to secure the kill, and that was just a complete unforced error. Yes, he has an extra needlessly large rod, but the completed item difference is non-existent. Seiken also has the boots too, which is going to make him a much harder target to pick off. Initial CC is good. Piling into Elyoya. Steadfast presence. Just steadfast enough, but Seiken says no. Flash ults commits the charges to finish the kill, and now it's KC's access to the Drake. Wolves have no real reason to be here right now. They really want to catch that bot side wave. They're conceding a little bit of resources already just to show up. Mirwan's already got a good
very
angle.
Awkward.
Yeah, MDK much better positioning around the Drake. KC now respecting that bottom wave. Seiken now just fishing, trying to stop the ult from coming out. Incredibly well played on the pick to finish the job. Elyoya's there, but it's too little too late. With Nico out of the equation, KC just gets to walk in and take yet another objective. And again, the gold has looked close for most of the game. It's now only a 2K deficit, but KC keep trading up.
I mean, that was a really good choice
there. A bit awkward on the setup, but making it work in the end. Upset is definitely overextended now on the midway, but the follow-up isn't quite there. Targamas going to whiff on the initial engage. Alvaro, they look to follow up here. Knock back there. Ooh. Unstoppable from Bo, but that auto follows.
Bo holds onto his flash and ultimate way too long. Nice play there from Super. MDK, though, still haven't unlocked this top tier 1. They were convinced that they could secure the mid tier 1 TP flank.
KC want to keep it going. Steadfast presence about to fade away. It's going to give Seiken so much access, trying to lock up Frescowie. Frescowie getting charmed. Ulti now going to come through. Stopwatch has it for a brief moment, but Upset already grabbing the kill. Everything going wrong for MDK and KC. Writing's on the wall. It's their Baron.
A very different performance from Seiken today. Yesterday he couldn't find those angles, but on his Ahri, he is connecting those charms onto his opponent mid laner, and he is shutting Frescowie down, but MDK still have the Civet, a potential angle to turn this around. This
is a bit of desperation. Elyoya's still alive, so they want to go for the contest. Mirwan now healing up big. Damage coming for the Aatrox flat forward, Q3. Elyoya trying to finish the job, but the stun is there, the shutdown. He's now leaping out to safety. Look at him go! Phase rush, taking him out of the equation. Mirwan looking like a proper raid boss, baby. Wrath of the Lich King here near the pit.
I mean, they stopped the Baron from happening. Credit to MDK. Seiken ran
that angle.
The bot wave is in a very awkward spot right now for KC. They're leveraging the fact that they have numbers in the river. Mirwan on the flank. Can they catch Alvaro? Not quite.
Celestial opposition buff fading away.
Oh, yes, they can. Alvaro, what are you doing?
Decent catch. Knockback comes in from Elyoya. Focus now on the Drake from MDK. They know that this is the objective that they need to get, but they want to pull the trigger on the opposite side. The Drake goes down. Upset now trying to fight for his life. Frescowie not going to connect on anybody, but the carries on the back line untouched for now. KC dominating the fight. MDK might have denied the soul, but KC can just turn to the Baron once again.
A nice ultimate from Elyoya to keep Bo out of the pit, but Alvaro oversteps his bounds. It gives them the opportunity to force the fight. Bo is looking for more. Mirwan should be able to get away to safety though, and this is going to be a secured Baron for KC, a worthwhile trade for them. Looking to get revenge from Winter, take down their rivals, and a much-needed win to regain that confidence for KC.
And I got to give credit to Targamas. This man is playing out of his mind today. He's so confident on these engages.
Like 300 out of 500 Monka S. Here we go.
It's a slower game when Saber gets played.
Alvaro.
Good pick. Cleanse flash from Upset is great, though. The follow-up Upset now on a rampage. Baron buff still for a minute. Maybe they can get more off this. It'll at least be a tier 2, but the wave is already gone.
Alvaro, he tested Upset and he said, I'm sorry, I pass these tests every day of the week. A trade of summoner spells, mid will be unlocked. Another kill now with the numbers advantage. Look at Super's HP.
Oh, you're not quite connecting on the wall. That's big. Now needs to run.
What
needs
is
to
Matt
backstep.
doing?
Charm comes through. It's fantastic. He wanted to punt them out. Targamas says not today. Bo now on a killing spree. Continuing to run forward, but discipline, the name of the game. They should just take the inhibitor tower and be content. But the cannon minion won't step up.
Matt just need to wave clear. There's only 20 seconds left on this Baron. They had time, and instead, what we saw Alvaro try to force something.
You're rushing the fight to come. Frescowie still has his. Keep your eyes on that Nico. Might just be the difference between life and death in these plays. Elyoya, if he connects on the Keeper's verdict, but I think he's just going to let it expire. Reduced cooldown now, just generating a little bit of space, but it's Cabo Shard on the flank. Charm now going in. Frescowie only able to connect on the one, and that's disaster! Upset can immediately punish, but keep your eyes on Super. Super's still free to auto-attack. Super raining down damage, but it is not enough! A GA there for Upset, the luxury item complete just in time. Elyoya going to send him packing back to the base, but he's going to be the one sent home in a moment as KC are looking to close.
Bo is on the hunt for Elyoya, but he's just keeping him busy. KC have their eyes on the Nexus, and a massive win against their rivals. MDK is going to fall today, and KC will get their second win of spring.
incredible performance from KC, Seiken and Targamas together, upset bringing it home. A beautiful game, most certainly. They make sure Elyoya cannot recall. A bit of vengeance for the winter performance. KC, you said it, Betty, their second win on the board.
Big smiles on the faces of KC. They have to be happy with that one. Very controlled, largely punishing the mistakes of Mad Lions Koi. Seiken, a huge redemption performance from him after yesterday's gameplay. Finding great angles, shutting Friskawi down. But you said it, Targamas, 0-0-16. He was involved in every single kill.
All right.
And so Trimby wants to provide a little bit more survival for his AD carry while also having that pick potential available.
And you have a bit more range. It's a bit harder for Senna to stack on. He's like, guys, I can dodge it, just to be clear, but I do also need to flash to survive.
He does. Trimby now hovering around mid. But we talked about how Yankees' options were very much about bot or mid. Bear in mind, while all that was happening, Hook connects.
Play back.
Doesn't have Ignite.
Empowered auto. Thresh damage. The charm. Niski. First blood for Trimby. I take it back. Thresh is the best support. He's goated. No one can stop him. Content with this again. Just stacking up Cole. He's got so much sustain. It's so hard for EpicSkillshot and DOS to really force him out of lane ever. Good bit of vision on the bottom side. Just setting us up. Excellent roots. Viral flashing into force the ult, trying to turn the play. The immediate turn and burn. Oh, Team Heretics. Jungle and support working together beautifully to bail out Spyro at the perfect time.
You ask and they deliver. The combo is clean from Heretics. And I talked earlier, Drakos, about this to the Dragon, but the wave is going to be sacrificed by Spyro.
Trimby walking up. Alti goes in onto Jarvan. Maybe not the ideal target, but the charm is there as well. Niski now dashing in. The box goes down. Trimby taken out. The Thresh, very squishy, very vulnerable, but here goes Vyro. It's going to lock up one. The punish back onto DOS. A blinking health bar for Jankos, but he manages to get out thus far. The golden egg is not enough. Blacked. Decent arrow, but the fight's going to fizzle.
So crucially, Flackhead, of course, doesn't have his ultimate. He used it earlier onto Exakick when trying to find that. Answering back some of the aggression that we've been seeing from Heretics.
It's really nice for SK. Niski didn't even have a fully completed item there, and they're able to come out on top
there's
overall.
No smite for Isma.
Isma? The auto? Okay. All right. Trimby now bringing Jankos in. Not though. It's fake Jankos. Fake Jankos. Grabbing the kill. That's Vyro. Okay, so at the end of the day, hard to evaluate the play overall. That said, like, Trimby has done a really good job of making an impact here. Again, face checking on Thresh is always a bit of a difficult proposition, as you're quite squishy even with the aftershock, but Isma overstepping for a brief moment. Trimby will get taken down from the Malignance, and Niski just barely able to make it out safe. He has one more dash. Jankos trying to take his time. Niski now dashing out to safety. Niski will not make it out. Jankos is just going to walk.
They want to give the kill to Flackhead. Never mind. No, they do not.
Nope.
I thought Jankos was going to wait.
Jankos. The technical term, actually, for the 3-grub buff. A teeny weeny bit of extra damage. The Herald, a whole heckin' lot of extra damage.
And the mid lane has been unlocked for Heretics. Look at Isma on the flank.
Like spotted out though, blinded the rush. I'm not sure if they got that initial vision, but Isma now picked off, has to flash back to the rest of the team. The re-engage now coming through, not all coming out, and here is irrelevant, left alone on the side. Zyruga finally gonna be safe, but Niski coming in to chase, coming in to finish the job. A 1-for-1 overall though. Jankos does secure the kill onto Irrelevant. Niski trying to keep this going. No more stacks left as another hook lands from Trimby. DOS caught in the choke, and Jankos trying to turn him around. Oh, he ults! The flag and drag hits 3, and that's enough for Team Heretics to take the fight. Trimby's still going. Flash, the hook. Oh, he tries to hard read. Doesn't get it. But Team Heretics cracking tier 1 open, taking the tier 2 as well, and now 4K gold lead.
They're looking at the Dragon too. Isma's forced to base. Put that into a clean ace, but they're still going to be happy with that.
Definitely. SK right now, executing pretty far behind the clock, and Trimby just continues to make plays on a one-man mission to change perceptions of Thresh.
2-2. It's fine. Wonder not going to be in too much danger here. A lot of members committed onto the top side. I thought this would give Heretics an opportunity to push something else on the map.
Trying to get tricky. Wonder thinks he's safe, but Niski already waiting in the brush. The charm connects. 1, 2, 3, and 4 stacks now coming through. SK will get the pick in the end, and now they've got Pry on the top side. Spyro already burnt the TP earlier, so it's a stop the cross map.
I mean, burning that ultimate really valuable, but I thought, oh, he's trying to trade cooldowns. Jankos ulti, about a 7. Oh, hang on. Are they going to dive this?
J4 spear, TP response. This is a free kill pickup. DOS! No business being on the top side. Trimby on his lonesome. A one-man army. SK just backing away. Team Heretics priority access to the objective now. Spyro walking up. Has Niski lost the count? No, he is not.
I was wondering if they could do a ban there. And Heretics are looking to put themselves on soul point as Spyro could be in some danger.
Niski still fishing, trying to make the pick that could change the game. Protobell comes out, but there's the Lantern. And again, this is the beauty of having the threats, but they aren't done. Spyro now in trouble, forced to flash out to safety. Is still just going to get taken down. SK need to turn back to the objective. They need to get a little bit more off this play if they want to keep it going. Flash in from DOS, flash out from Trimby to safety. Jankos, where they want to go. Counting down for Spyro. TP not too far away. Wonder has to be careful about stepping too far forward, but has the cask up. Can just look to disengage. Hex flash, the hook, the cleanse.
Nice
clean cleanse from X-Kick, but good hook from Trimby to start things off. Nice knockback to disrupt the fight, but keep your eyes on Irrelevant as he gets into the back line. Disruption there for Jankos. Flacket now backstepping on hit Varus, doing a bit of work as DOS just gets taken down. So many beefy health bars just going to get shredded by those blight stacks. As another hook lands. The flank now coming in from Spyro as well. This could be disaster for SK, but the fight starts off so well for them. Spyro now trying to turn it, knock up onto 2. But not going to get much of anything else, and SK just too damn clean in the fight. Niski tearing through the team Irrelevant, popping off. The Aatrox finally online.
Niski landed some really important charms in that fight. And I think it was a big reason as to why SK were able to swing it in their favor. They're going to deny the soul point away, or rather, Jankos in the vicinity has the smite available, but Isma does not.
Gets into the pit. 1,800 health trying to finish it. Oh, just in time. Charm goes down.
Is that a Baron?
Goes down.
All
Shut
5 members.
down. Their Baron is still terrible.
I mean,
their
that's
Baron is
true.
still truly good hooks. I don't think Trimby is enough.
Okay, we might finally be seeing the Baron angle. SK are going to take the
They're at
risk.
least
Niski
threatening.
has put himself into a flank position. His ultimate is back up. Look at Niski, look at Niski.
Hunting for the angle, dash for the wall, side steps on Flacket's ultimate. Flacket immediately going to cleanse out Niski. Now trying to get out to safety. Mikhail's, excuse me, Flacket. Taken down, and SK just tearing through the fight again. Finding the angle. Niski's been so good. The follow from SK flawless. And now, finally, Betty, it is time to start the Baron.
It is the Baron for the next one. And Flackhead thinks he's safe on the back line. Niski finds a way in, shuts down the AD carry, and just like that,
moving yourself up. So important for both sides. But for SK, I feel like now that they got out of that deficit, the game plan is clear. Group is 5, forced to play. Wonder locked up. Chain CC nearly perfect, but the Lantern is there. DOS now being brought back. Wonder still standing for a brief moment. The turn is there. Flacket finding the kill onto DOS. It's a start, but it's just one kill thus far. SK overstepping a little bit. On the objective right now, guys. I don't know
Irrelevant and Niski are both trying to flank. What will be the go signal?
Oh my god, it's just a bronze game of Valorant. Everyone's just trying to flank. Nobody wants to hold an angle. Ulti to start things off. Spyro only going to connect on one, though. Excellent start for the side of SK. Their patience might just pay off as Jankos in the backside. He just one-shots EpicSkick, and that's why you build damage on the Jarvan. Spyro still alive. Niski can't get the kill. He can't get the reset. The root is there. Trippy lands another hook. They're trying to turn it. Nisman now firing back. Irrelevant. The one you need to keep your eye on. The last source of damage, the last bastion of hope in the fight, and he is shut down by Flacket as Team Heretics turn to the Baron.
Is it another story of disappointment for SK? They failed to close it out yesterday, and now around the Baron, they failed to find the fight. Jankos shuts down EpicSkick. Flacket's positioning was fantastic.
Short cooldown, but it's not that short. 10 seconds of uptime. SK, again, the damage they do to objectives is not great. Niski gonna go in, he gets the charm on Jankos. Jankos gonna be fine.
Oh, is this the biggest 5-head play?
Big Jarvan looking to go on to Niski, just trying to lock the Ahri up. He knows the ulti is gone. Jankos immediately follows up with the Ghost Golden, and now the turn potential is there. EpicSkick just needs to start auto-attacking, free firing. Irrelevant trying to zone away the back line. Jankos getting the kill that they needed. On to Niski, buying the space for Team Heretics to get the objective.
Isma is too low to contest as well. I love the creativity there from Spyro. TP so ward in mid to create the collapse. They know that Niski doesn't have the ult, and then Jankos is there to follow
It's
up.
such a complex fight for SK. If they can get clean front to back,
Here we go.
I don't even know if they win at this point with how strong the Varus is. Good hook. DOS caught out here. Shield coming in over the backside. Flacket untouched, but the front line getting deleted from the side of Team Heretics. They're maybe a little bit overeager. Flacket needs time to auto-attack. He needs space, and Spyro's gonna give it to him. He turns. He finds Thor. The hook from Trimby connects. Flacket's allowed to do whatever the hell he wants, but it's not even about him. It's about Jankos in the backside deleting the enemy carry. He found the angle. He found the fight. Flacket on cleanup duty. Team Heretics, a masterclass in team fighting to turn, but Irrelevant wants to keep the fight going. Knows that he's stronger overall. Tries to buy a bit more space, but Team Heretics can just try to end the game
Why
here.
shouldn't they? Yeah, 3 members dead on the side of SK. Everything was thrown into Wonder, but they didn't have the damage to kill him. And when the threat is gone, Flakked comes online. Great play from Heretics. The wombo combo from Spyro and Jankos as well. They have the Nexus in their eyes. SK doing what they can.
Relevant wants to delete the creeps, but Wonder just going to body block him, knock him back. Team Heretics focusing, grabbing some kills. As long as they get one creep alive, they should have enough time. Irrelevant now dashing away, but that's one very fed bars. I don't know if you noticed, but he has an 8.5k gold lead. This man is rich, and he's a winner.
Heretics will go to 3-2. A sigh of relief from Jankos. He knows that that was a tough one, but credit to him. He was very active in the early game. As a team, they blundered around that dragon. The Baron nearly cost them everything, but all it took was a single mistake from SK, that top dive, where they couldn't kill Wonder. It reached a certain point where they
have. How do you make sure, Broxa, on the side of Fnatic, that you're not going to make the same mistakes that Casey that happened?
I think the challenge for them is when you play against Smolder, you generally want to control.
This is good use of the information that Broken Blade does have. He knows there's no one that could be here on the top side of the map. That said, Razork sprinting up to top side to try and punish this.
Oh, nice Humanoid.
Humanoid already getting a nice bit of pressure mid lane.
Razork, though, choosing not to commit to the dive, wants to actually punish Broken Blade, who's going to do the execute tech. It's a fast base.
It is actually the same speed.
One gives him adaptive force for 60 seconds.
Yep.
But the crucial one is the skill point one.
Definitely.
Hang on a minute.
Pullback is good from Oscar. Broken Blade now trying to heal up, but Oscar just gets a quick kill, and meanwhile Fnatic are taking something else on the bottom side too. Caps now dashing, running, one extra charge left there. Ansama leaping in, flapping, Jun getting taken down, and the Smolder just getting a ton of stacks. G2 turning this fight beautifully. Humanoid, the flip back not quite going to connect on the Yike. Good patience. Yike finishes it. Razork getting taken out too. The stacks just keep coming.
And that's 3 kills for G2 on the bot side. Great solo kill from Oscar in the top lane. Can Mickey make this happen? Doesn't quite get the knock-up though. The G2, 2k gold lead now, 7.5 minutes in.
Oh, and this is going to hurt.
Double 6.
Sama backing out, throws down the mom. Hook does land onto Mickey. Maybe Noah can follow up. He does have access to the ultimate. Taking their time. Ansama needs to back away. Only level 5 for Mickey. Trying to predict where they're going to go. Noah flashes and finishes the kill. Mickey should just be next. They don't want to go for the dive yet. Yike on the way in. You have to keep your eyes on this Lee Sin. G2 just going to back away.
But he gets the flash, and there's that Guardian, keeping him just barely alive. The blue buff resets as well. And at this point, Fnatic have committed so much that the re-engage from G2 is enough. Now, again, they're attacking Broken Blade.
Pick off. Caps now can try to make it over the wall. Broken Blade living for an extra moment here. The Gwen healing, though, not nearly enough. The knockback from Razork doesn't connect, and that's going to be big. Caps going to at least be able to grab one. He should be able to find the reset, but Oscar Reddit, it's already too tanky. Look at all that MR. Caps doesn't do any damage. The back half of the Orbital Deception, the only thing that really hurts.
He's healing more than he's taking. Yike, though, can he clean this up? Connects the Q.
Goes in, nice knockback. Not today, buddy. That's a stop sign. Flick back as well. And that's why we're skeptical about the Ahri Lee Sin duo. The interrupts are just so damn powerful. Fnatic coming ahead in the skirmishes.
Fnatic
Placed where they weren't allowed to vote for Caps.
And even this split, I believe in all of their wins, Caps has had player of the game in every single one of them.
Oh, man. Yike going in. Kickback is good. Needs a bit more space. Nice knockback. Yike flashes in, but the Q is already gone! He mistimes it! And he gets punished. In the meantime, Oscar's taking a tower in the top lane.
Oh, wow.
This early game isn't just bad for G2, it's going from bad to terrible. Caps goes in for the Charm Flash, but Razork is there, and Humanoid is living! G2 are limit testing, and Fnatic are their limit!
The mid-jungle into this Razork Humanoid duo. And look at what they're doing right now. Humanoid moved off to a side lane. Noah clearing out midway,
double
moving the bot.
knockback. Caps now going to be in trouble. Razork going to go in. Knockback into the wall is good. Immediate ball. Flip back is there. He doesn't even get to push any buttons. What's the use in having hands if you don't get to use them? But now the punish from G2. Mickey looking to follow up. Razork wants to try and
punishing
disengage,
who?
But he already used the ult. But the flip back. It's still Humanoid, baby. It is Marek Brazda today.
That is what they call absolute cinema, and it is off the back of Humanoid. They're gonna confirm it into another kill.
What are we watching?
An absolute slaughter on the side of Fnatic. You talked about how Humanoid levels up against that opposition and against G2 to interrupt. We don't have time. We're back to a solo kill.
Broken Blade.
Give us the replay again, because we've seen this one before.
We've seen that. 0-5-0. He's just too far behind.
We're at Oscar acting as zoning tools while the other 3 members secure the Baron. Information has been garnered. Now G2 need to find their way in, but how do they get past this wall that is Oscar?
monster, big wall. But Yike still trying to set his focus on the pit. Humanoid waiting off to the side to deny any potential entry. Yike flash out to safety. Razork just goes in, knocks him into the wall. Here comes Mom, but it might not be enough. But Smolder hit 225 stacks, and that could be it. Caps, they're fighting in the funnel. They're fighting against Smolder in the funnel. They haven't knocked him back. He's flapping his way out to safety. But his wings cannot take him far enough. Fnatic still winning out on the trade, but they have to be perfect. They have to be flawless. They can't give anything else to the Smolder.
They've only lost Jun. Fnatic still have 4 members alive. This should be an uncontested Baron. They played that Baron to perfection, completely limiting Yike's options. It felt like that he did everything that he could, right? War jump, the flash, but it just wasn't.
He just starts building support items. Because he knows it's not about him. He won his lane. He just wants to set up his carries because no one does a hell of a lot of burst damage if he's ever allowed onto an isolated target, and he's Kai'Sa, so he will be allowed onto an isolated target. Setup, flick back is there. Mom showing up, but she's not very menacing. Fnatic moving in, getting the single pick, taking down the inhibitor.
Fnatic do not fear the dragons today. They will unlock. Now here comes the Taliyah wall once more to begin the siege.
All right. Yike not quite able to connect on the Sonic Wave there. Fnatic again really set up to just take this tower without being contested. Mid-wave needs to be cleared out. Hook on the Caps. Mickey luckily there to save the day. Good heads up from Jun to put the ulti onto him. Caps now trying to go back onto Razor. Good little bit of damage. Yike really can't do much of anything. Broken Blade finally starting to hurt, but not enough. And now Smolder calling in Mom. G2 find a bit more space. Again, Mickey already taken out. Fnatic with a 14k gold lead, this should be easy, but again, this is credit to G2 for slowing it down as much as they have. Fnatic are playing with the utmost respect, do not want to flip anything, know that the win is theirs if they play it out controlled and collected.
I mean, absolutely, it is their game to lose, they know this. You know that?
Always come full
Knights
circle.
out, we do indeed. Oh,
Yike.
Yike, he's dead.
Gonna get taken out here, Noah goes in, big burst damage. Kathy and Rain gonna finish the job as Noah is now unstoppable.
I mean, again, it's a near perfect game. 0 towers lost, 0 grubs conceded. They did lose a Drake, 5 kills down as well, but
40% on Thomas health bar.
Does Taliyah wall. Here we go, nice.
Isolating, Hansama gonna have to fly. Does get on the right side of the wall, but they managed to catch out Caps. Knockback is there, coming in 2. They're trying to buy a bit more space. Mon comes down to the top, and it's just not gonna do anything. Broken Blade laying down a couple of daggers, but already the pick getting kicked off. Mickey gonna get picked off as well. The shield still keeping him alive for now, but Oscar's already into the back line. Capso trying to fire back. Jonas get taken down, and Hansama's still up. Caps dashing forward. One more stack left. Fnatic trying to break to the base. Fnatic looking to end the game right here. They've got the Chemtech Soul. G2 need to retreat. Hansama, the only one on the front line, has to be careful. If anything hits him, he drops and G2 lose. Very tense final
has
moments.
The flash still. He is sidestepping all of this damage. The inhibitor's going to fall. G2, overall, a very solid fight for them. Their base is in tatters, but it's making Fnatic uncomfortable. They see how low the health bars are, and they're going to back away. G2 have managed to keep the game alive. Humanoid, he plays at the very edge of his range, though. Already Fnatic back out onto the map.
Going in. Fnatic want the Thunderdome. They want the 5v5. Oscar waiting over the wall. Knock back onto Hansama, but he doesn't hit the wall. Crucially, Caps now dashing away. Mom now coming into the top. Noah off to the backside. Keep your eyes on Yike. The flank coming in from the Lee Sin. Hansama knocked up. Oscar now looking to finish the job. Mickey coming through, though, with the Devour. Caps getting lower and lower, but still living for a brief moment. Extra Humanoid now legendary. Hansama spitting hot fire, but it's not hot enough. Razork finds the angle. Noah takes him down. Finds his prey in the final moments, and Fnatic, they'll finish the job. They'll move up to 4-1. They'll bring G2 down and tie the score at the top of the table.
A smiling Humanoid after an impressive performance from Fnatic. 25 kills to 6. A dominating performance. And the mid-jungle, really the pride and strength of this G2 roster being shut down by Razork and Humanoid. You can vote for your key player of the game.